Good morning, my lovely nurses. I hope you are fine and your family is good. Today, my topic is related to postpartum complications, mean after delivery, which complications can happen. And our question is, a nurse is caring for a client following a forceps delivery, forceps assisted vaginal birth. The client reports severe vaginal pain and fullness. On assessment, the nurse notices a firm midline uterine fundus. Lochia rubra is light. Which diagnosis should the nurse anticipate? There is a four option: cervical lacerations, inversion of the uterus, uterine atony, vaginal hematoma. Now, before discussing the question and the options, I want to discuss about this all four options before going to the question. So this is more easy to understand. So you know about these four options, what is the four topics is there. So we will discuss about this one. So I will tell if in a simple language we will make a table, that is visual comparison table. I will give the name visual comparison table. So here I will make a table. The table is I will make a diagnose. Here I will write diagnose. Then I will write uterus. Then I will write bleeding. Then I will write pain. And the last I will write special sign. So I make a visual comparison table. In the visual comparison table, we will write first diagnose, uterus, bleeding, pain and special sign. Very easily I will explain in simple words and I hope you will understand. So here is the four options are there. So I will make a four the graph. Now here I will write vaginal. I will write first vaginal hematoma. Then I will write uterine atony. Then I will write cervical laceration. And the last I will write uterine inversion. Inversion of the uterus. Uterine inversion. Now, if we will talk about vaginal hematoma, if patient have vaginal hematoma, the uterus, when the nurse or the doctor will check, the uterus will be firm. If the doctor will check the bleeding in the hematoma patient, the bleeding will be light. If the pain will be severe. In the vaginal hematoma, the uterus will be firm, bleeding will be light, pain will be severe, and the special sign is vaginal fullness. Patient will complain vaginal fullness. So the uterus will be firm, bleeding light, pain severe, and the special sign is vaginal fullness. Now if we will talk about uterine atony, in the uterine atony, uterus will be boggy. If you will receive question in the exam, they will mention uterus is boggy. and the bleeding will be heavy if the uterine atony. The pain will be cramping. Patient will complain of pain. The pain is like a cramps. And the special sign will be soft uterus. Uterus will be soft. Now the cervical lacerations, the uterus will be firm. In the cervical laceration, uterus will be firm. Bleeding will be heavy. The pain will be little. In the uterine laceration, the pain will be little pain. Patient will not complain too much pain. And the special sign is bright red bleeding. Bright red bleeding. If we will talk about uterine inversion, in the uterine inversion, the uterus will be absent. When the doctor will check the uterus will not on the place, absent. And the bleeding will be severe. The bleeding will be severe pain. Severe mean severe bleeding. And the pain will also be extreme pain. Extreme pain. So in uterine inversion, uterus is absent, bleeding will be severe, and the pain will be extreme pain, and the special sign is shock, and the uterus is missing. In the question, when you will receive a question in the exam, they will give you the sign symptoms. Mean now they give the uterus is midline, uterine fundus, lochia is light, but there in the if the question will come according to the vaginal hematoma, uterine atony, cervical laceration, inversion of the uterus, the sign symptoms will be there in the options in the question. So what visual comparison we check? The visual comparison, we see the vaginal hematoma. In the vaginal hematoma, uterus will be firm, bleeding will be light, and the pain severe, and the special sign is patient will complain vaginal fullness. If the patient have uterine atony, the uterus will be boggy, bleeding will be heavy, pain will be cramping like pain, and the uterus will be soft. If we will talk about cervical laceration, the uterus will be firm, bleeding heavy, little pain, and the bright red bleeding. The special sign, the patient will complain the bright red color bleeding. And the uterine inversion, the uterus will be absent, bleeding severe, extreme pain, and the shock sign symptom mean the hypotension and tachycardia. That is the shock sign symptom. So patient will be in shock and the uterus will be missing. Now we will come to the options. So for the options, we will first break down step by step this all question statement. So if we will break down the question statement, there is forceps assisted delivery, forceps assisted vaginal birth. And the forceps assisted delivery, when we are doing forceps assisted delivery, there is an increased risk of trauma to vaginal tissue. When we are doing forceps assisted vaginal birth, there is an increased risk for trauma to vaginal tissue. And when there is an increased risk of trauma to vaginal tissue, what is happening? Vaginal or vulvar hematoma. Vaginal or vulvar hematoma. So forceps assisted vaginal delivery increase the risk of trauma to vaginal tissue. And if there is a risk of trauma to vaginal tissue, then what will happening? The vaginal or vulvar hematoma will be there. Now, the second option, the second is severe vaginal pain and fullness. Severe vaginal pain and fullness. So now we will come to the visual comparison table. If we will talk about vaginal hematoma, there is a severe pain and the vaginal fullness. So 2 points we found in the visual comparison table. As per the hematoma, in the vaginal hematoma, there is a severe pain, severe vaginal pain and the fullness. Now, if the severe vaginal pain and fullness is there, this is not normal postpartum. If patient will complain the severe vaginal pain and fullness, this is not normal postpartum. Pain plus feeling of fullness equal. If patient is feeling pain plus feeling of fullness, think bleeding into the tissue. Fullness means something is collecting, something is not coming out, there is not exiting, but is collecting inside the tissue. So pain plus fullness of the feeling of fullness, think bleeding into the tissue, not out of the body. Patient have no bleeding. Patient is not complaining any heavy bleeding, but patient is feeling of fullness. Fullness means something is collecting inside the tissue. Like we are feeling bladder fullness, mean the too much urine is there is a fullness. So it means something is collecting. When you will see this fullness word is very clear. Fullness means something is collecting. So your mind will go to hematoma. I know you know the answer now, but you should have to clarify all points, all this one, the topics, so you will know why other options are wrong. So there is something fullness, there is something collecting in the tissue. So that means something is collecting in the tissue and not out from the body. Now, our third option in the statement is firm midline uterus. Firm midline uterine fundus. Now, firm. If you will come in the visual comparison table, in the hematoma, uterus is firm. So, we get the third point now in the hematoma. What we get? Firm, severe pain, vaginal fullness. So, means if uterus is firm, uterus is in midline, it's mean uterus is contracting properly. Mean there is no problem with the uterus. Uterus is contracting properly, because after delivery, uterus contraction is very important. So mean uterus is contracting properly. So if uterus is contracting properly, our uterine atony is a wrong option. If uterus is firm, midline, it means there is no uterine atony, mean uterus is normal, there is nothing happened to uterus. So the second option we will nicely eliminate. So second option, khalas. Now we will come to the other point. So the uterus, if uterus is midline and firm, it means no boggy uterus, not the cause of bleeding. Uterus is normal, uterus is not boggy, there is no bleeding. It means no, don't think about the uterus. So this is finished. Now our fourth clue is light lochia. Lochia rubra is light. After delivery, after the vaginal birth, the first lochia, I will explain the types of lochia soon. So the first lochia is the bleeding that is coming from vagina, that is lochia rubra, and they already told there the lochia rubra is light. Now we will come to the visual comparison table. In the visual comparison table, what is bleeding? Bleeding is light. So it's mean that is vaginal hematoma. See, all 4 options are there, but we will still come down, we will still check the other options, but until now our all 4 options according to the visual comparison table, all 4 options are related to the vaginal hematoma statement. What is this? The uterus is firm, they already mentioned there, uterus firm and midline. Bleeding is light, they already mentioned lochia rubra is light. Pain is severe, they already mentioned severe vaginal pain. Special sign vaginal fullness, they already mentioned in the statement fullness. So what is this? Patient, which diagnosis should the nurse have to anticipate? Until now is vaginal hematoma, but we will check the next options. So lochia bleeding expected after delivery is moderate lochia rubra. So here it's light, even though there are signs of blood loss, pain and fullness, but we have to think about the blood is collecting somewhere, possibly inside the hematoma, because blood is collecting, no? Hem, blood, toma, collection mean. So collection of the blood. So hematoma, the blood is collecting somewhere. So we will think about this one. Now, because these all options are related to vaginal hematoma, I want to discuss one point there. The vaginal hematoma actually is a collection of blood in the vaginal tissue that is caused by the injury to blood vessel during childbirth. So especially there is some causes are there, some reasons are there where vaginal hematoma is mostly coming. So the vaginal hematoma mostly coming in the forceps or vacuum assisted birth. If we will talk about the vaginal hematoma, the vaginal hematoma mostly coming in the forceps delivery. So there already see forceps assisted vaginal birth, and also the vacuum assisted births, and the episiotomy or large tears. The hematoma, we will discuss there the forceps or the vacuum delivery, forceps or vacuum, plus episiotomy or large tear, and the last is prolonged second stage of labor, So if patient have forceps assisted vaginal delivery, if patient have episiotomy or large tear, or if the patient have prolonged second stage of the labor, this all three are the main reasons for the vaginal hematoma. So here our already the fourth option is also the forceps assisted vaginal delivery is also related to vaginal hematoma. Now we will talk about the other options. Now, our first option is cervical lacerations. So cervical laceration, in the cervical laceration, if we will talk about the visual comparison table, in the cervical laceration, the uterus is firm. Okay, our first option is matching with this category, with this one. So uterus is firm. Okay, the bleeding is heavy, but here is bleeding is light. Lochia rubra is light, so this is not matching. Firm is matching, but this is not matching. Now, the pain, light, little pain in the cervical laceration, but here patient have severe vaginal pain. So here patient have severe vaginal pain. This is also not matching as per the comparison table. Now the bright red bleeding, but here patient have lochia rubra, but that is light. This is also not matching. So only one is matching. It's mean this is not the cervical laceration. So this is incorrect option. Now we will come to the inversion of the uterus inversion. Now we will come to the visual comparison table. So in inversion of the uterus, what is happening? So what is inversion of the uterus? In the inversion of the uterus is emergency. uterus is not palpable and is absent from the abdomen. When the doctor is palpating the uterus is not on the midline, is not the firm and is not the midline, that is not on the same place where it should be there. So uterus is absent. So if we will talk about visual comparison table, in the inversion of the uterus is absent, but in the statement they did not mention anything the uterus is absent. In the statement they mentioned firm midline uterine fundus. So it's mean this one is not matching. Now the bleeding is severe, but in this statement they mention light lochia rubra. So this is also not matching. And in the uterine inversion there is a extreme pain, too much pain, patient cannot bear, extreme pain. But here they mention the patient has severe vaginal pain. Severe mean she has if we will tell 80% pain, but extreme pain she has 100% more pain. So this is also not matching. Then if we will talk about the special sign, the patient has shock and uterus missing. In the statement they did not mention patient have any hypotension or bradycardia. About vital signs they did not mention anything. So this is one also not matching. So it's mean the uterine inversion is not the correct option. So uterine inversion of the uterus is also incorrect because our statements are not matching with the visual comparison table. Now our next is uterine atony. That I already told you is a incorrect option because our uterus is firm and midline. But still we will come to the visual comparison table. The uterine atony in the uterus is bogey, but here is uterus is not bogey. Uterus is firm, midline uterine fundus. Uterus is okay. So this is not matching. The bleeding is heavy in the uterine atony, but here lochia rubra is light, not matching. The pain is cramping like pain, but in the statement they did not mention patient has cramping pain. In the statement they mentioned patient has severe vaginal pain. So this is not matching. The special sign, the uterus is soft. Uterus is not soft. Uterus is firm, midline uterine fundus. So this is not matching. So this is incorrect option. So what is our right option? Is vaginal hematoma. In the vaginal hematoma, uterus is firm, bleeding light, pain severe, vaginal fullness. Vaginal fullness, something is something collecting in the tissue. So if we will talk about this one, the vaginal hematoma, one trick you can keep in your mind, the memory trick for the students, the firm fundus but heavy pain and pressure. Uterus is firm, the firm fundus, but the heavy pain and the pressure, it's mean hematoma hiding inside. If patient is feeling fullness, pressure inside, uterus is firm, heavy pain and pressure, hematoma hiding inside. So our correct option is vaginal hematoma, a big tick. So today what we learned in this topic, we learned the postpartum complications. In the postpartum complications, we describe some topics. We explain cervical laceration, inversion of the uterus, uterine atony, and the vaginal hematoma. Then we make a visual comparison table. If you will understand the visual comparison table, you can solve any question related to these 4 topics very easily. It's very easy to understand. So visual comparison table is very important, and as per this you can solve the question. I hope you understand the lecture. If you understand, show me your thumbs up and give me your likes and your subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself and your family. Allah Hafiz.